In today's episode, the Mom's Guide to Cutting Ties Gracefully When Needed. As moms, we forgive a lot. We bend, adjust, and stretch ourselves for the people we love, but not everyone deserves a permanent seat in our life. Sometimes, the most loving thing we can do is walk away, not in anger, not in drama, but in peaceful, graceful, and unstoppable self-respect. Topic 1: Signs it's time to cut ties. There comes a moment when a woman realizes her peace is worth more than anyone's approval. That is the moment she rises. Before anything, let's talk about the signs. How do you know it's time to leave a connection? 1. They drain your energy more than they add to it. 2. You feel anxious or defensive around them. 3. They disrespect your boundaries repeatedly. 4. You always give, and they always take. 5. They get offended when you prioritize your own peace. These signs are not small red flags, they're warnings. Your mind whispers, but your body screams. Topic 2: Preparing yourself mentally. The psychological part. Walking away is not weakness. It is the highest form of wisdom, choosing yourself without needing to announce it. Cutting ties is not about being cold. It's about being clear. Here's what helps you detach mentally before saying anything. Detach expectations. You don't need an apology. Accept their role in your life was temporary. Decide your new boundaries before the conversation. Rehearse staying calm, no shaking voice. No emotional explosion. This is the power of a mom who knows her worth. Topic 3: What to say. Graceful, calm, but firm. A closed door is not rejection. It is a quiet decision to protect the light you worked so hard to create. You don't need to shout. You don't need to explain. Grace comes from simplicity. Option 1: Short and neutral. Things have changed for me, and I'm choosing to step back for my peace. Option 2: Polite distance. I appreciate the time we've shared, but this connection is no longer healthy for me. Option 3: If they keep pushing, I'm not discussing this further. My decision stands. Calm, clean, final. Topic 4: Handling reactions. Guilt trips, manipulation, drama. True strength isn't loud. It's the steady breath a mother takes before she chooses grace over chaos. One thing is guaranteed: people who benefited from your silence will hate your boundaries. How to respond. Guilt trip.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but my decision is the same.
Manipulative. I've changed.
That's good to hear. But I'm still choosing distance.
Anger. Blame, silence. You don't feed the fire. This is the psychology of power. The less you respond, the more control you hold. Topic 5: The final step. Walking away gracefully. Power is not controlling others, it is mastering your own reactions and refusing to let toxic people write your story. When you walk away gracefully, you don't slam doors. You simply stop engaging, lower access to your energy, stop explaining, stop defending, stop giving them space in your mind. Grace is quiet, but powerful. Remember, cutting ties is not an act of cruelty, it's an act of self-respect. You're not choosing to lose someone. You're choosing to find yourself again. Before we end, let me remind you of something important. Letting go is not an act of rejection, it is an act of protection. Psychologically, stepping away from unhealthy people helps your mind find safety, clarity, and healing. Spiritually, it is an act of surrender, trusting that God is leading you toward healthier spaces and gentler hearts. You are not choosing loneliness, you are choosing peace. You are not abandoning people, you are returning to yourself. If your heart feels guilty or unsure, remember, God does not ask you to stay in relationships that destroy the love He placed in you. You are allowed to guard your peace. You are allowed to rest from chaos. You are allowed to choose silence over drama. Grace does not mean staying where you are hurt. Grace means walking away without hate. Proverbs 4 verse 23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Isaiah 26 verse 3, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Every time you choose peace over chaos, you grow. Every time you walk away with dignity, you honor your future. Every time you protect your heart, you water the garden of the life God wants you to live. So walk with grace, speak with gentleness, and stand with quiet strength. And remember, sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away. If you enjoyed today's video and it gave you something to think about, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nanay Steff. Your support helps this channel grow and reach more people who need wisdom, strength, and a little bit of grace in their everyday battles. I'm really excited to read your thoughts. What can you say about today's topic? Have you ever had to walk away gracefully? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might help someone else today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.